Thanks a lot, Scott. As you said, my name is James. I'm a producer with Gearbox Software, and with me is my good friend Tony Lawrence from 2K Australia.
Yeah, good day.
Hey!
So, Tony and I have been working together for what?
About over a year. We're finishing up Bioshock before.
That's right, because when you guys were wrapping that up, we were wrapping up the Tiny Tina DLC. And we kind of had just sort of this meeting by chance at GDC where they were available, and we're big fans of theirs because they've been working on all of the Bioshock products. So they're definitely like a big hero of mine, and we had this opportunity to do this thing together, and they had a really great pitch.
Yeah, totally. I mean, and we're big fans of yours too, James, and Gearbox in general, and the Borderlands franchise. And who wouldn't turn down the opportunity to expand the Borderlands universe to somewhere new? Yeah, you guys? I couldn't say no.
So it was really actually really great timing because something that we've always seen on the forums and support tickets and just feedback from the fans is that question of when are we going to the moon, when are we going to go there, and this just really worked out really awesomely. So to give you a little bit of background about where the Presequel takes place, it's between Borderlands 1 and Borderlands 2. In Borderlands 2, Jack was the villain and had kind of the psychotic idea that he was the hero even though he was trying to wipe out the entire planet. But in the Presequel, Jack is your boss, and you actually are the good guys, and you're trying to gain control of the Hyperion Moonshot facility, which has come under attack. So without anything else, let's go ahead and get started. Our friend Andrew in the back is going to be driving as Athena. Hi, Andrew. Some of you might remember Athena from Borderlands 1 DLC for General Knox. In it, Athena was the top assassin for the Crimson Lance, which was this Atlas sort of mercenary group. This time around, though, you get to actually play as her. Tony, why don't you tell us a little bit about her skills?
Yeah, no worries. This is a good skill. It's a kinetic aspect. Now, a kinetic aspect is essentially just a shield. And what that shield does, and it's pretty cool, is it absorbs any damage coming her way. Once it absorbs its maximum amount of damage, you can throw it out, and it'll kill your enemy. Let's skill it up, Andrew. Let's go straight through it. I want to get to the end. Yeah. We've run out of skill points. And we'll see how the game goes.
Well, cool. Well, it wouldn't be a Borderlands game without new loot, right? So we're going to go and take you over here to this loot chest. We're going to show you some of the things that we've added, because this is a full-fledged game. So we want to make something new. We want to add this so it feels better, feels fresh, feels different. So we're going to show you this first thing. What is that, Tony?
That's a cryo weapon. It's a frosty spig. Now, the cryo weapon is a new elemental damage within the game.
Tony's laughing because we tried to do ice before on Borderlands 1 and Borderlands 2, and it never really worked. It didn't feel good. We couldn't make it feel at least as satisfying as setting someone on fire did, or corroding them with acid. So we always just kept backing out of it.
Yeah, we really wanted to do it. I mean, we thought that'd be just awesome if we could.
And in fact, they said, "Well, we want to do this," and we go, "No, that's a really bad idea. We tried it before. We couldn't figure it out." And they go, "Well, we prototyped this in 2 hours."
Yeah, 2 hours. Done. Thank you.
And it was really embarrassing for us, but really awesome, because it was just really assuring to kind of know that we've got these great guys to work with that are super competent. I mean, what else would you expect from people that have been on Bioshock, right? So let's go ahead and pick that up, show them how it works. So with the ice elemental, with the cryo, you can slow down your enemies and eventually freeze them. When they're frozen, if their health is low enough, you can actually shatter them. And we're going to show a lot of it later because it's awesome. But let's go ahead and move on to the next item. What is this, Tones?
This is like a laser weapon to me.
Let's go ahead and equip that and show how it works. Like a proton pack, right? Now, that's the Malawan version of that. And that's because this is an entirely new weapon. It's not just an elemental type like the cryo is. This is a new gun type. So that means that you can still have elemental support. Like this one's obviously fire, but we have other ones as well. And each manufacturer has their own version of how the laser beam works. Dahl has something. Malawan has something. And we're going to kind of show some of this later on.
Yeah, like more guns in Borderlands 2 before that, huh?
All right. And what's this last thing?
This is an Oz kit. And I called it an Oz kit because, O2, 2 looks like a bit of like a Z.
A what? I'm sorry?
It's a Z.
No, that's a character. No, he's a doctor. He does. He's got the buzz.
It's not a Z. It's not a Z. It's a Z.
Oh, it's a Z. but whatever you say, I love you.
Yeah, okay, I'll tell you what it's all about. So here is an OzKit. The OzKit you can equip up to some really cool things. This one's just increasing your fire rate and your reload speed, but it can do some other stuff as well. When we were creating this and we thought about what the moon's going to be like, we knew there's no oxygen there, so we had to make it fun. So we're going to do a few fun things with oxygen that will make a real difference to your combat. Let's go outside and have a look.
As Sonny was saying, the Pandora moon is very different from Pandora. It's very much like the American moon, like Earth's moon. So very thin atmosphere, very generous gravity. I know, center of the world. So it behaves differently. You know, it's not just like being on Pandora. But we didn't just feel like some kind of tacked-on system. So you know, oxygen matters not just because you need it to breathe, but because you do all kinds of cool stuff with it. Just like how gravity's changed. We want to make this feel different. So you know, you can jump higher, you can jump farther. Andrew, why don't you show them what a basic jump looks like? Alright, so higher and it takes longer to land, but with the oxygen system you can actually do a double jump. Go and show them. Now you see the little bit that dropped off. Not a lot, but some. You can also use the jump with oxygen to jump further. Let's go and show them how that works. Really great way to get in and out of trouble. But there's one more thing, and what is that, Tony?
That's a butt stop, James.
Which is really, really awesome. Show them how it works. Can you look up for a second, Andrew? See if we get there. We go.
Yeah. So that'll smash to the ground.
Yeah.
Take out your enemies.
Now all this butt stomping and jumping around has reduced the oxygen sound, so we need to go and get some more O2. There's a lot of different ways you can get that though. We have lootables, we have air geysers, we have oxygen generators. There's of course obviously buildings that have oxygen inside them, so we want to have the system feel really supportive, but it doesn't really penalize you for doing stuff.
Pandora.
This is actually the first time we've shown Pandora in the game as far as like what it actually looks like, which is really cool moments because we want to make sure that it feels awesome. You can actually also see up to the right the Hyperion moonshot facility, which is called Helios. It's obviously under construction right now because we're between Borderlands 1 and Borderlands 2.
Yeah, so this is quite early on in the game, and Handsome Jack has been kicked off Helios, and he needs to get back up there, but he can't get any signals there. And the reason is because they're being jammed from a comm facility. And you can see it straight through there, so let's head that way.
The signal jamming Helios security system is coming from that comms facility. Get in there, switch it off, because things are getting really interesting up here, kiddo, in a not fun kind of way.
Cheers, Jack.
What's your bum in there? Rick Billy owns that place now, and I've heard he's a right nut job.
Cool accent.
When we started working on this, a standard thing that developers do is put in temp VO. You put it in so that you can kind of hear how the mission will flow. And so they were just trying to actually make it sound American at that time.
It was.
And it sounded ridiculous. It was like an Australian doing like a 20s gangster voice. And when we heard that, we're like, that's awesome, we've got to do this. So a lot of the characters on the moon will have an Australian accent. They're actually recorded by Australians. We wanted to make the moon feel different.
Yeah, so we just made the moon Australia. Okay, we've got a big jump here. Probably couldn't do that in Borderlands 2, but we've got jetpacks and no gravity. Come on, Andrew, you can do it. Well, that's ambitious.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice call.
Andrew can actually fail this. This is a live demo. There's no cheats. So if he falls down there, he's going to die and have to respawn.
Yeah, cool. One more. And you saw the oxygen going down rather quickly because he was using it for his jetpacks. But we can see some more oxygen through that beam, which represents as an oxygen generator that gives us some atmosphere. But I want to make him sweat. Let's loot some loot first. Yeah, low gravity. Things fly about. Okay, let's turn it on.
Attention, breathable atmosphere.
You've got an atmosphere now. They're a little bit more normal.
Now you saw what happened to that loot canister when it opened with no atmosphere around on the moon. We're actually going to come into our first combat zone. Andrew, let's show them what happened to humans in this low grav setting whenever they get blown up. Throw a couple of grenades.
Grenade out!
bouncing on the building.
Now you saw his oxygen helmet got stopped. Ah, there's it. His oxygen helmet got stopped here. Yeah, so he's losing oxygen, he's suffocating now. Taking some damage. There, you can see it there. Let's just go straight through Andrew. Yeah.
Now these fights are actually kind of hard, so I'm going to go back, but I'm going to help Andrew out. Because I want these Borderlands buttons to go off. I'll be right back.
James is going to drop in. Okay, get your Aspen shield out. Now we're going to take some damage from these turrets here. You can hear it spinning faster. A bit more. I'm going to shoot it. Okay, give it a try. It'll take it up turret.
Let's open the front door and get him, lads.
So that's red going. Yep. Bye. Okay, switch to the cryo weapon. Oh, you got it. Cool. Now, as James said, you can shoot the cryo weapon. It'll slow people down to start with, but they're not going to really freeze them solid. Once they're frozen solid, smash them. Okay, we've got jetpacks and low gravity. Let's get some high ground. Oh, butt stop him. Yeah.
It's all piss and wind. Let's see what they make of our new jetpack, lads.
Okay, we can see some jetpacks go. They can fly about too. So it's going to bring combat to the air. But if you shoot it with a cryo weapon, it'll turn to a rock solid block of ice in the air and fall to the ground. That's the way to do it. Take it where you can. Yeah.
I bloody want you to live, so I can snap their smug neck myself.
You want, mate? Feel free to be killed by any of my highly professional minions.
Yep, perfect English. Let's check out the skill point. Yeah, we can get down to the bottom now. That's the Wrath of the Goddess. You saw how cool the shield was already. Now we're going to be able to throw that shield and ricochet off all your enemies at once.
Hey, Tony, I found a loot chest over here. It's kind of weird, it's empty,
Yeah.
but I also realized I have a laser weapon with me that I didn't realize I had earlier.
Cool, so that's a bolt laser. We've got bolt lasers, you can saw continuous beams before, there's multi-beams. There is a heap of new laser guns. Let's get upstairs.
Alright. Sweet ride.
Very sweet ride. Now that's the Stingray, that's a new vehicle in Borderlands Presequel. But we didn't need it here, so let's keep going.
Alright.
Yeah, more loot. Gotta get in before Wilhelm does.
Hey. That other chest is empty, I swear.
Yeah, said that before. Okay, let's move over to the other odds kit there. There it is. What's this one? Okay, this one, when you do a slam, it'll generate an O2 bubble, which means everything you've already used will get you taken back up and you don't lose your oxygen. The other things it can do is generate other elemental damage. It can do electric shocks, it can do fire damage, it can do cryo damage, but not this time. Probably a cool thing to pick up.
Dibs.
Thanks, James.
Anytime.
Here's Helios again. The fire of Helios is blowing holes in the moon. We've got to stop that. It's just debris everywhere. It's not cool. Okay, I can see 3 scabs up there. 3 jetpack scabs. Let's try to put the shield on. Test out the wrap of the goddess. Okay, throw it. Took them all out. Okay, stop this side. Nice. I like it aerial combat. There's some oxygen canisters. It's a floatable item as well. Thanks for coming. Okay, you saw Wilhelm before. That's when he's a human. He hasn't quite got to the point where he's a fully fledged robot you saw in Borderlands 2, but through the game you develop these skill points so you can actually get things like an pneumatic fist or cannons on the shoulder or drones. A little outlaw jet. Can I pick up the shield? All right. Quick work.
Hey Tony, I brought along a friend, that's alright.
Well, I need the help. Flaptrap. Okay, Flaptrap is one of our new playable characters. We really need his help right now. Flaptrap? Now he's going to play just like he expects Flaptrap would. Probably the whining. Okay, come on Flaptrap, help. Nice slam, Flaptrap. Awesome.
You know, you may have noticed that I used my oxygen to revive Andrew back there. He really took my breath away.
That's a Flaptrap comment. I've never heard one. Okay, through here. Just turn through here. Over here, we should be able to find
Yes! Honestly, I brought the bloody foot!
Okay, use everything you got.
Alright. What's up there? Well, I'd like to thank you very much for coming out. Before we let you go, though, Scott's got one more thing he wants to bring up.
All right, thanks. Thank you guys so much for coming out. Before you go, I wanted to make sure that each and every one of you knows that you're going to pick up one of these on the way out. This is the Borderlands Loot Pass. It's a PAX exclusive collectible item here, but it's also a little bit more than that. If you go inside of it, there's instructions in there. There's 3 different missions that you can do here in the convention hall. So if you run out of the convention hall, complete all the missions, turn in at the check-in desk up here, and the fine folks there will hook you up with this PAX exclusive Claptrap backpack, which is pretty neat. And then inside of that backpack comes these PAX exclusive trading cards. And like our loot, these cards are also randomly generated. So if you're lucky enough to get the Purple Moon base card, make sure to go back to the check-in desk and let them know that. They're going to enter you into the sweepstakes. What that means is you get a chance to win a bunch of cool other loot, premium stuff like a Crystal Butt Stallion statue, season pass to Telltale's Tales from the Borderlands, which is coming out. Borderlands 2 on Vita, there's a bundle, hardware bundle for that coming out on May 6th, so eligible for that, and a bunch of other cool stuff. So if you like free stuff, check that out. And then last but not least, if you'd like to pre-order the game, you can take a left out of here, and the Amazon kiosk is right over there. So thank you guys for coming. I hope you enjoyed our presentation. Enjoy the rest of your show.
Thanks a lot. Have a great day, guys.
going to attack the raiders where we are most vulnerable, our gardening battalion. Gather the onions, but do not cook the carrots.
It's killing time!
This group of ne'er-do-wells. Just imagine them as walking piñatas full of guns. Interesting. Though Jack is dead, you still deface his likeness. Though given how you toss bullets away like so many fun-sized candies, I likely could have replaced Jack's image with that of a puppy, and you still would have shot at it.
Say hello, beautiful!
Dr. Phineas Mercy fled to Pandora after his hometown suddenly suffered a widespread epidemic of being stabbed in the eye with a scalpel disease. By multiplying your enemies, I've multiplied your chances of death, as well as the number of times I can say multiply in a single sentence. kiddos scream about one of three things: meat, parties, or their mothers. Somewhere a psychologist's head just exploded.
There you go. Concerning. Want to meet my girlfriend? And the crowd goes wild!
Seeing Jack's likeness destroyed fills me with a joy I usually reserve for watching children fall down and hurt themselves.
I can hear with my teeth! Say hello, darling! Adam Dyson!
Adequately done. Now on to the next step of your path toward godhood.
A fantastic day for capitalism. Pleasure doing business. May it keep you goodbye, friend. If you shop anywhere else,
You've got an extra fatal bleeding shimmer of new maximum strength! Spit! Thanks, we were going
And
to
you
be!
bring death. We should share an apartment. Upload our hijinks to the EchoNet.
Eat this! See ya, bro!
complete nonsense word.
When you think murder, think Marcus Munitions. Nothing like a good sale. You're my millionth customer. Don't let it go to your head. I'm sure we'll be doing this again soon enough.
Let's get to killing, sweetheart. Ah! You get a bullet, and you get a bullet. Everybody gets a bullet. That's right. Dark one. Get some! Gun prime! Take this!
Overpowered upgrade in your possession. You will be able to change the strength of your enemies at will. You'll be like a god. Though, no, maybe that isn't the right word. Designer, perhaps?
Let me know if anything catches your eye. Don't have too much fun. Caveat pleasure doing business. 2 words, my friend. No refund.
Did not just appear in front of you. Good.
Hey,
You
stand in
didn't
front of
believe
it.
me. more sturdy than one made of metal? Nobody does, because it's not true.
Say hello, beautiful. Take this!
I've forgotten to hit this ostentatious button, reading spot. And more enemies.
Bring it! It's killing time!
Welcome to my humble shop. Caveat emptor. Come back anytime.
Sentry Gun Prime!